Wake up the stars tonight. We'll be burning on and on, building a brighter light where no one knows, a place untold. Give me a hand tonight, and everything will be alright. We'll run away into the fields of gold where dreams have grown. Running to higher ground, we'll be chasing every sound, blazing a path into the glowing light where truths collide. Give me a hand tonight, and everything will be alright. We'll run away into the fields of gold where dreams have grown.
Hello Scorpio, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of March 2017, focusing on your career and work life. So as always, we already reshuffled the card for you prior to the reading so that you get the message directly. So let's see, the first card for you representing the present positions of your career life, you have the Six of Hearts. So this card in the traditional tarot deck will be the Six of Cups. So it just looks like in the beginning of the month of March, you will be reconnecting again with your colleagues or your co-worker from the past, or possibly your friend from the past. That may give you like a sense of reunion kind of feelings in the month of March. So this is a very positive card anyway, regardless of maybe there are some bad things in the past that may appear, but all in all you can, like there is a revelation on that you have been able to let go those negative feelings. So just remember the good things anyway. So you finally be able to connect again with your friends or your co-worker. Let's say if you're changing job, that maybe you're from the previous employer, you're from your past employer, or in some way. So let's see what is the next card for you, representing the bridge card or the influence card. Towards the middle of the month you have the Seven of Spades. So this Seven of Spades in the traditional tarot deck will be the Seven of Swords. So this indicates some kind of negative things happen in your life, possibly in the middle of the month. Maybe there are some kind of let's say betrayals, or some kind of like sneaky behavior behind your backs, or simply this could also be like gossips in the workplace, that you may have to cope with that in the month of March 2017. Other than that, it can also be working in both ways as well. This card also may also indicating you. Maybe you try to, sneak behind your employer's back in some way, try to hide something from the other people in your career life. Maybe if you have been thinking to find a new employment, then maybe you try to hide it. Let's say when you do interview or when you apply for some certain positions in, let's say, in different place in some way. So this could also indicate that you may also be, try to hide some certain things that may be not appropriate in your career life as well. I don't feel any negative feeling though, so it looks like whatever the negative behavior of your colleagues or your coworker, you might be able to solve this in the month of March. So let's see the next card for you representing the past position. You have the 5 of Spades. So it looks like this card is really connecting with this card, with both cards, to be honest. To be precise, that 5 of Spades in the traditional tarot deck will be representing the 5 of Swords, that representing some kind of conflicts. So actually the conflict itself has been occurring like for the past few weeks or months or so, possibly in the month of February as well. May have some kind of battle in somewhere with your colleagues or co-worker. Maybe because of these things, maybe you have found out the truth in the month of March, who did the whole things, maybe who started the conflicts and who might be the wrong side of the that causing the problems, and you feel like betrayed in some way with your colleagues or co-worker in some way. Can be also like, for some cases, if you try to let's say do the project and then suddenly your colleagues, your co-workers try to get their name on the projects and disregard your contributions on that projects. That could also makes you feel bad, because you deserve the acknowledgements of your hard work as well. But finally you get the truth revealed in the month of March, who did that, and you know now who is your best friend, or who has the best interest of you and who is not. So let's see what is the next card for you representing the things that you learned from the past. You have the King of Spades. So this King of Spades in the traditional tarot deck will be the King of Swords. So in the past you might be having like you learn a lot from this king, could possibly your employer or your colleagues or your co-worker in your career or your employments. And this king is very analytical and very logical in his approach, so, and he's very straight to the rule, to the law and everything. And this card can simply signify that you have a very deep connection with this king with regards to your career as well. So this king could also simply indicating that you get like on the job training from this king, possibly your peer or your senior as well at work, that simply give you a lot of help in your career as well in the past. So let's see what is the next card for you representing the things that you need to let go from the past. You have the Jack of Diamonds. So this Jack of Diamonds in the traditional tarot deck will be the Page of Pentacles. It seems like you have kind of good news in some way, like you might be get a bonus or get some kind of maybe tax return in the month of February, for instance, towards the end of February, towards March. and possibly this card indicating that maybe you get finally the financial support or financial boost in your career life, in your finances as well, in the month of maybe February or January as well. So other than that, if you have been looking for a new job, then it could also be that you get the offer by the month of January or February 2017, so that kind of things may not be applicable as well during this particular month of March. In the other case as well, that could also be like if you have some sort, like say more than one offer, maybe you have to let go some of those offers that may not be something that you like to go forward. You may have to choose. You can't just take everything as well. So that could also indicating there as in this case. So the next card that you have representing the future card or the outcome card towards the end of the month, you have the Queen of Spades. So this Queen of Spades in the traditional tarot, that could be the Queen of Swords. So there will be a feminine figure significant in your life from the earth sign. It could be sun, moon, or rising sign. So she's very also analytical and can get the truth of the matter, and she's very good at arguing some certain things. So she could be HR manager, so she could also be the your boss. If you have, let's say, new employment, then she could be your new boss. After you receive those news, maybe you finally changing the career in the month of March towards the end of the month, and you finally be able to work with this queen. So possibly because of these betrayals that happen towards the middle of the month, that maybe change your mind, and maybe you want to change your career or changing the job as well. Maybe there are some certain things, like even though let's say you get a lot of offers, but if you are happy with what you are doing, you don't have to take those things, because you have to think like, what is the things that, or what is the job, or what is the career that you love to do. This is the first thing that you have to consider. It's not about the money itself, but it's more about the sense of accomplishment that you have once you choose some certain career path that you want. So you have to be mindful and try to think about it, which career path that you get, like you feel that you will be emotionally fulfilled for the long term, regardless that you get paid or not. So that is the first thing that you may have to think about it. So let's say the last card for you, representing the clarifying card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Clubs. So this Eight of Clubs in the traditional tarot deck could be the Eight of Wands. It looks like there are a lot of rapid developments and rapid news comes your way with regards to your career life, possibly towards the end of the month, maybe related to this Queen of Spades, that give you a lot of maybe emails or calls that comes your way in the month of March, that possibly give you the boost of your career and finances as well. If you have been dealing with a lot of different troubles or a lot of different projects, challenges in your life, then finally those challenges or those barriers will be over quite rather rapidly, because you have the capability to solve those things, like working with others and solving those betrayal as well, and you know which one is right for you and who is not right for you, and which one is right as well, that you can go with that. So overall it's quite up and down reading. I don't see the negative feeling out of this card still. It may be simply that you might get a job or offer. Maybe there are a lot of offer, maybe some of those offers are not really good, then you have to choose some of those, and you try to hide it from your current employer so that you can be hired with this queen. So this queen can be your HR manager or your new employer, your new boss. So I think that's overall reading for you for the month of March 2017. I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you liked reading, just click like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.